Good afternoon and welcome. I'm Attorney Warren Markowitz here on behalf of Jeffrey Weinhaus, the Bulletinman, with an update on his latest in the federal court system. This update, unfortunately, is going to be a short one. On August 13, 2019, the Federal District Court in the Eastern District of Missouri declined and decided to deny Jeffrey's habeas petition. What does that mean? That means the federal court has seen no issues, no problems, no whatever. That Jeffrey's, according to them, his civil rights were not violated. His civil positions were not violated. His case was handled properly. Well, that doesn't sit well with me, and it probably doesn't sit well with a lot of you. It is an unfortunate set of circumstances that needs to be addressed almost immediately. As I've spoken with Jeffrey and he decides that he would like to appeal this matter, we have one little hurdle that needs to be overcome. The federal court also issued what's known as a certificate of appealability and denied the issuance of that certificate. The purpose to provide an appeal at this point will be to recognize that we have legitimate claims that were not recognized by the district court. A federal appellate court is not authorized to issue a habeas petition, but it is authorized to have it re-reviewed by the lower court. So our next step is to bring the issue to them so that they can make the decision to have the lower court review and redecide the matter that they've already decided against us. I recognize that it's disappointing for many people. It is certainly disappointing for Jeffrey. It is disappointing for me as well. We've spent a lot of time, we've spent a lot of effort, and we've spent a lot of resources trying to get Jeffrey's freedom back. So here's what we need to do. I am asking you, I am pleading with you, if you still support the Bulletinman and you still firmly believe in his innocence as we do, then to please go to the webpage for Go Get Funding and help support the matter. A habeas petition is actually relatively inexpensive, at least to file with the courts. The purpose behind that is to give every prisoner an opportunity to be heard. But the appeal of that is not. We're talking approximately $1,500 just to get started for court costs and copies. And yes, they still receive things in hard copy. So please, if you can, follow the link below, donate to the process, and help us move forward in getting Jeffrey's freedom back. I'm available at the contact information at the end of this video. You can send me an email. You can make a phone call. I'm usually very easy to speak to, and I do like to talk about Jeff, the matters involved in his case, and the events that have transpired. I believe firmly that the use of the stun devices on him were a violation of his human rights during his trial. I believe that the matters involving the video, which were the predicate cause for the invitation by the judge to go visit Jeff and to wind up with a search warrant, should have been stricken. I believe that no matter what evidence, or I should say what testimony was given, that the evidence supports his position that he was not only not able to commit the assault that he was blamed for on the officers, but it was impossible for him to do so with the tools that he had with him that day. If we are able to, quote-unquote, assault a police officer by disagreeing with them and exercising our civil rights, our constitutionally protected civil rights, then we don't have them anymore. If you believe as I believe that we need to stand up, we need to have our voices heard, and we need to shout it from the tops of the towers as loud as possible in order to convince the rest of the public that Jeffrey didn't do what he was alleged to have done, well, then you need to stand with us. I appreciate your help. I appreciate your support, and so does Jeff. If it wasn't for you people, if it wasn't for you supporters, Jeffrey would have absolutely no ability to vindicate his rights. We thank you, and stay tuned for more. On behalf of the Bulletin Man, I'm Warren Markowitz. Good day.